What's going on, my dudes? Chensleo11 here, and welcome back to another episode in the A to Z series. Today, we are going to be giving you a Darius guide, a how to play Darius top for beginners. Darius is quite a fun champion, and he's really good at noob stomping. In my opinion, you can 1v9 a lot of games on Darius. If you are new to the top lane, I recommend picking up Darius. He's a really solid pick. Someone who, when I play top lane or I'm versing a Darius, I'm always afraid of, because you know if the enemy Darius gets fed, there's really not much you can do in some cases. So we're going to try and replicate that today in today's episode, and we are also, so in this video we're going to be going through his runes, the build, and especially his abilities, because they are the most important thing I want to get through. The runes and the build may change depending on the patch, etc. So keep that in mind. And as always, the gameplay isn't super important. What's important is getting through the abilities. So you guys who are trying to pick up Darius have a little bit of a understanding of what he can do, what he's good at, and baseline understanding of his abilities. So Darius, I think he can split push and he can team fight. He has a lot of team fighting, like especially with his ultimate and his Q. You'll be able to tell when I explain it why they're super good for team fighting. But he can really Shrek in the 1v1 as well. So he can kind of do everything. I put the runes up on the screen. I have elected to take teleport this game, but you can also take Ghost. I just prefer teleport. Ghost will allow you to stick to targets, and I highly recommend. Darius is especially one of those champions that requires that. Oh god, we suck. Requires the ability to stick on an opponent. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to explain Darius's passive, and you can see I'm stacking it up now. It's called Hemorrhage. So that's the 5th stack of Hemorrhage. So every time you auto attack or use an ability, and it depends on the ability, but when we get to it, I'll explain which can give the stack. You apply these stacks of Hemorrhage, which deal like damage over time. Okay, so after you get a 5th stack like it there, you gain what's called Noxian Might, and that allows you to be able to apply immediately a 5th stack, like 5 stacks, on another champion. Okay? Also, if you kill an enemy with your ultimate, you can also get that passive, that Noxian Might. Oops, so we'll be able to chunking this guy out pretty hard here, which is good. Missed everything. I think I ordered a minion twice. He flashed. So good start for us. You can see just how dominant Darius is in the lane. It's absolutely insane. So we can keep this mouth fight here as long as possible. We've got that ward, so hopefully we can stay pretty safe. Just trying to tag him with the edge of our Q. Got a bit of chicken in my teeth for dinner. Beautiful. Hopefully we can get some mouth fight in my teeth. We're going to go help out the volley bear. He's in a 1v1. He's got it. Good job. So that's the passive, guys. Super simple. So we can... we missed the key. I was going to show you. We can get stacks. You can cheese people level 1 with this passive because you have the most insane 1v like level 1 in the game, because you can constantly stack that that passive up and get bleed stacks. I'm just going to shove this guy in. I don't really want him to back. Obviously, we've got a massive advantage right now, so it would be better if he's here. So let's just try and shove. Okay, he is here. Good. He's just waiting for the winds to crash. Okay, so now we got time. We can explain Decimate. So Darius's Q. So I've been using it this entire game a few times. You can see it's a Q that goes around, and it does damage, and it does more damage on the edge of the blade. You can see me try and land it. See how there's like 2 sections? That outer edge is what does more damage. The outer edge also heals you for how many enemies hit. So I think it's champions and large monsters it counts. And also the edge applies the bleed stack. Okay? So not the handle. Oh god. We suck. Alright, let's go. We're doing pretty well this game. You can see Darius is a little bit of a lane bully. And allows you to get ahead pretty early. We are running out of mana because I've been just absolutely trolling. Alright, if we can get a back here and TP before the Malphite can TP, that'd be super good for us. Did Malphite even take TP? Where is he? No, he's got Ignite, so absolutely destroying at the moment. Alright, so we can go this. We didn't quite have enough for our phage back. That's the best back ever. Auto E, Q. I didn't quite get him with the edge of the Q. That's why I did less damage. So far, the kit is quite simple. Remember, the Q does heal. I think it heals off minions too. Might just be... okay, let's see if we can get some fruit here. Bit of a fight going on. So, yeah, super simple, guys. So now we got our ultimate. We can start absolutely bullying him. We missed our apprehend. It's all good. Tried to catch him on the edge there. So yeah, so what I was saying, in a big team fight, you can use your Q in a group of enemies and it'll heal you for a lot. More than you expect. And usually more than the enemy expects too. Alright, just keep an eye on the minimap. When you're pushed up this high, I haven't got a ward at the moment. So you have to be a little bit careful. So next we're going to explain Darius's W. So yes, this does apply a bleed stack. It's an auto attack reset. It's called Crippling Strike. Extends your auto attack range slightly. And it just does a lot of damage. And it applies a stack. Additionally, something that you would like to know is when you're using it to farm minions. That I was going to say, is there a gank coming? Because he's walking towards me. If you last hit a minion, you get your mana back, and the cooldown is half reset. So I just did it there. Look how long the cooldown was. It's not very much. Bang. Okay, so the cooldown goes down, and we get our mana back. Ooh, I trolled that. So basically, a pretty standard combo is auto. You can pull them in if you want, or pull them in later. But auto with your E. I'll explain the E next. But it's auto... W, and then you can get a Q off pretty much instantly and get 3 stacks really, really quickly if you hit the outside of your Q. The Decimating Strike also slows, which allows you to hit your Q nice and easy. So that's super helpful to know as well. Okay, beautiful. So although we haven't got a kill, we're able to keep this Malphite down a lot of CS, which is almost just as good. Ooh, we missed the grab there. So that grab is Darius's E. And that's called Apprehend. So basically Darius goes forward and grabs someone and pulls them in. And I kind of like micro knock up as well. Let's see if we can tag him here. As he goes up. We can. He is out of mana. We have to be careful now. Because we don't know where the enemy jungler is. Could be coming to gank me. Darius is super good in the 2v1, obviously, because if you can get your reset off, and remember the bleed stacks, if you get someone on 5 stacks, you can apply the stack onto the other guy. So it's super amazing. Okay. I accidentally used my W there. I'm just going to... we didn't quite get it. That's fine. See how long the cooldown is when you don't get the kill with the W? Another thing with the E that I haven't mentioned... And it's why it's your second max, which is a bit weird, because why would you max something that's just like a utility spell? But it actually gives... see how important that word is? It actually gives just % armor penetration when you level it up. So at max level, I think it gives like a... What's it give? Like... Where is it? Max level, it gives 35% flat armor penetration. So it's super good. And we'll just shove him under. Again, we're up 30 CS on him. Super good. Nice. He still has not even backed, I don't think. I screwed up my combo there. I cancelled my auto attack by using my W too quickly. Out of mana, unfortunately. See if we can get a bit of a river fruit. So when you're playing top lane and mid lane as well, guys, if you have a bit of downtime to like water or anything, you can also have a look if there's any fruit in the river. And in this case, there is. So we're able to get back to lane without resetting. Oh, here's Warwick. I don't have any mana, unfortunately. Okay, we got 5 stacks at him. He's pretty much screwed. Oh my god, my ultimate. Oh, that's so stupid. I was just about to say there's no need for me to chase because my... I'm so shit. The bleed stacks would have killed him anyway. There was no point in me flashing. So I wasted my flash. Guys, as I said at the beginning of the video, Darius is a champion that deserves a lot of respect and playtime. And there are plenty of YouTubers out there who play the shit out of Darius because he's a fun champion. Don't get me wrong, he's extremely fun. So when you watch me play, just bear in mind there are much better people out there who can absolutely decimate enemies really quickly. I just like to play, have fun. We go through all the champions, having a bit of fun. Give you guys a basic guide. So that's the E. The R, basically it's called Noxian Guillotine. You jump up in the air and you just slam down on an enemy, right? And it does true damage. Now, depending on how many hemorrhage stacks are on them is how much true damage it does. If you kill an enemy, this is the important thing. This is why Darius has disgusting teamfight. If you kill an enemy with your ultimate, you get Noxian Might. So remember how I said Noxian Might? Nice, that's the full combo. I know there's a full minion wave, it's not the best. Now that flash that I used on Warwick would have been super good there because I could have just flashed. Hey guys, sorry, while I was editing the video, I noticed I forgot to mention the most disgusting thing about Darius' ultimate, the Noxian Guillotine. What I was trying to say is that when you kill someone with the ultimate, you get Noxian Might, but you also refresh the ultimate cooldown. So you get a small window to recast it. So if you pass your hemorrhage stacks across the whole team fight with a massive Q, you can then go ahead and ult all of them, etc., one by one. Because every time you ult and kill someone, the cooldown comes back. Also, when it's max level, so when you're level 16, there's no longer a short period. You just get the ultimate back if you kill someone. So that's super important. Make sure you remember that in the team fights. I might have been able to just ult him there immediately, and my hemorrhage might have been able to finish him off. If he doesn't respect me, we just go kill him. I feel like the Warwick is around there. I haven't seen him on the minimap. But yeah, so if you kill someone with your ultimate, you get Noxian Might, and then you can start passing on the 5 hemorrhage stacks to enemies. Nice. Also, your ultimate, when you get a kill with it, it fears like all minions and monsters like that. You see how my minions were shitting themselves because I just jumped up in the air and just dunked a big rock. The mouth fight, super important as well. That's what allows you to absolutely destroy team fights because make sure to auto E the tower as well. I feel like the Warwick's coming for me, so I'm going to back up after this plate. He's got blood scent on me. And my ultimate is off cooldown, so I can't really... I might be able to 1v1 him. Alright, we're out. Alright, so unfortunately we don't have the best back. We are going to go tabbies this game. So the best thing about... we'll just TP... There was a nice TP there. I should have TP'd behind my bot lane. That's okay. Don't look at my mechanics. They're terrible. What was I saying? What was I saying here? The ultimate allows you to just 1v5 team fights, right? Because you can kill someone with your ultimate and get that Noxian Might, you can then Q... Oh, God. You can then Q and hit the whole enemy team and then just start to absolutely destroy them. Oh, this poor Malphite is getting destroyed. He still doesn't have any armor. He's just building full damage. That's silly. If you're getting destroyed in a 1v1, you should probably build resistances because the resistances are usually cheaper than damage. There's a case for me to say, oh, I should be freezing this, etc. But I just like to just go absolutely ham. I feel like this guy's given up, unfortunately. I can definitely dive him. Yeah, he's literally just standing there waiting for me to absolutely club him. Anyway, guys, this is looking like a bit of an easy game. I've had some absolute shocking games today. I had a Kalista who decided to just completely, literally run it down in my ranked game. The jungler didn't gank her or something, and then she just ran it down. I was 7-1 on Ashe, was having a great game, and then my team goes, nah. If you start to see any perspiration on my forehead, it's starting to get hot in Australia as well. So, might have to take the jumper off and show the chest. Get the hairs out. Alright, let's go. So a lot of YouTube, like there'll be plenty of YouTubers like showing how disgusting Darius is. I mean, I like to play him just to chill, guys. Honestly, I think he's super easy to play. He has extremely good outplay and 1v1 potential. So I think he's good at split pushing. I want to go get the Scuttle and Rift Herald as well. When you're ahead, this far ahead in top lane, you want to just completely start removing every... Let's see if we can get some team. I have no mana, unfortunately. We got Nimbus Cloak coming in. Nice, we get out. If I had a bit of mana, I could have killed him. That's all good, though. You can see that Nimbus Cloak coming in after the flash. Get some movement speed. That's in the runes. I would have put it on the page. This guy's really hungry for that kill, huh? He's not going to get it, unfortunately. And we can finish off our Triforce. So it's pretty early Triforce. 15 minutes plus we have boots. And next we're going to go Steric's Gauge, of course. Okay, so we're going to keep pushing top. And we're going to try and get the Rift Herald. We're going to just keep putting so much pressure on the top lane that it'll eventually draw the jungler. And then hopefully our Volibear can take dragons. Which is what's essentially happened. So yeah, our Azir's doing pretty well. He's farming well. We've got a Cassio bot lane. So this is pretty good. Because we've got a lot of magic damage, they're not going to really build much armor. And then we can absolutely destroy them. This guy's just going to die here. I don't know if I ordered 2 minions there, but I suck. And we just ult him. You become unstoppable when you ult as well, so he can't even knock you up. Okay, so now, at this point, we're stupid fed. I had a comment... someone saying that, you know, these guys, like sometimes guides, the person just gets really fed and shows you like, this is what you can do, but sometimes it's better to show games from when you're behind. Not unfortunately, I was going to say unfortunately. We are ahead this game, so when you're ahead in League of Legends, the game becomes much easier. Where's that Rift? Where's that Scuttler? I thought I saw one. Oh no, it's about to spawn. Alright, we get the dragon because we got so much pressure top. We're going to go steal this Warwick's camps. Does he have any up? He's done a good... Oh, I'll take his grump. Nice. So, it's pretty easy to figure out the combos. Auto WQ, just like that. You can pretty much Q instantly. I should maybe go help my team, but I can just trade towers here. Just Q the back line. Auto W. Oh, we do have ultimate now. If he comes... Okay, he flashed. That's good. He's asking for it. I'm going to stay. I'm out of mana! I'm so sad. Warwick's going to come kill me. Oh, we got him. Oh, we have to get out of here. I'm out of mana. I was going to ult him and then kill him. Keep an eye on your mana, guys. Darius tends to run out of mana a lot as well. Especially when you play him like me. Inefficient. We do have teleport just in case things get hairy. We can just TP out. But we're putting a lot of pressure on the top side of the map. We're getting nice and fed. Oh, sorry, Warwick. That sucks to be you. I'm going to head back top. There's no objectives on the map, so there's no... I can just keep putting pressure on top. Take the top side jungle camps. This jungle pretty much belongs to me. I'm doing a pretty bad job in warding the jungle. But that's okay. So, as you can see, you max your E second. So now we're starting to get some insane... We just gain a passive 30%... Ooh, I was going to TP, but he backed off. You gain a passive 30% armor penetration. So even if they are building armor... Which they're not, so we're just doing pretty much true damage on all our abilities. It's amazing. So that's why we maxed the E second. So our team's not really on the map, so being this pushed up is a little risky. I'm going to take his Gromp. Auto WQ. You can do it really fast. Almost so fast that the W animation completely gets cancelled. Or it does actually. Oh, this guy's... I feel like he's given up, the poor guy. This is how I feel when I play Darius too. Alright, we killed him again. He's not really worth that much gold at this point. So... if I had flash, which I'm about to have, maybe... I'm just going to use my ultimate... oh, they forfeited, guys. Super simple. Darius is a pretty fun champion. It wasn't the best game or video trying to like show you what he's really good at. But just go through the abilities, how easy it is to just dominate opponents if you get an early lead. We were able to transition that early... the guy didn't even back. I don't know what's going on. We were able to transition that massive lead through minions. So you don't always have to get the kill, especially when you play bad matchups. If you can play them well and go even, or even just go up in CS, you can manage to go back and get an item advantage. So we went back, got our item advantage, came back and destroyed the Malphite. And I think he just gave up in the end because we were too strong. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If I've missed anything, Darius is not that complicated, but a few minor things. There are obviously massive Darius one tricks out there that'll know very unique things like auto W. You can pretty much cancel the animation. All that. Just a bit of a basic introduction to Darius. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. We are going through every single champion in League of Legends. I hope you do enjoy. And Darius is a really fun champion, only an A+. Let's have a look at the quick damage while we're here. So most damage in the game. Pretty easy game, to be honest. No competition. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Take it easy.